Google Patents is the search tool that we're going to be using most for this course, and we do that for a couple of reasons. The first is that being Google, you can use pretty simple search language. You can just plug in your keywords and see what comes up. Now, we're only going to be using that type of Googling or keyword searching early in the searches, and then we're going to switch over to our preferred method, which is classification-based searching. Classification-based searching is also something that Google does pretty well. Yet another reason. But probably the main reason why we like Google is that it displays search results where you can look at both the text and the pictures at the same time. And other search tools, you have to click in to see pictures and then go back to looking at text. So it's less fatiguing, and endurance is an important part of getting a good search done. So let's have a look at how Google Patents works. To access Google Patents, navigate to patents.google.com. The start page looks almost like any other Google search page except for the light gray Search Patents in the search box. Entering in a search query, however, only brings up patents. Let's try noise-canceling headphones. You can see, like other Google searches, it auto-completes and pulls up a list of patents and patent applications relating to noise-canceling headphones. On the search results page, there are some search tools for sorting through the results. Just below the search box in the middle is the search tools. First is a date range selector, so you can select the date range based on filing date or publication date. Next, you can select the patent office. Google Patents actually has patents from all of these offices around the world, so this can be very helpful if you're doing a worldwide search. For this one, I'm going to limit it to just the United States. And then filing status, we can look at applications or issued patents. I'm going to keep that the same because I know that anything can be used as prior art, and so both patents and applications are important. Patent type, I'm also going to keep this the same. Let's click on the first one up top and have a look. Also, you can see that it highlights the words inside of the search results. Find prior art is going to Google this set of keywords in connection with this patent. And then you can also pull in a PDF of the patent, so you're now looking at the original patent document, and you can download that PDF. Moving down, we can see the content for the document. There's the title, number, abstract up top. On the right is a box with more metadata and the classifications. Then the images. Click on the image and it opens a full screen view, and then you can slide to see the rest of the drawings. Moving down, we have the description or the written specification to the left and the claims to the right. And as I've mentioned before, we are much more focused on what is in the drawings and in the specifications when we're looking at prior art, and much less in what's in the claims. Scrolling down below, we have the citations. When we find a reference that we want to save, we're going to copy down the reference number. That is, the patent number for issued patents or the publication number for published patent applications. We're also going to copy and save the cooperative patent classification codes. So in addition to compiling a list of references, we're also compiling a list of classification codes, which we hope will show some patterns in classification as the search progresses. When we get to the lecture on using the spreadsheet, you'll see how the spreadsheet automatically tabulates classifications. It's very useful. When we find a reference we want to keep, we're going to grab it and put it in our spreadsheet. And the newer references will often have these letter number classifications next to them. Don't bother with that. Applications, just grab the publication number. Down below is the classifications, and we're going to grab the cooperative patent classification numbers. As a demonstration, let's say that I have discovered a classification that is interesting to me. It's noise canceling technology right here. So I'm going to grab this classification, which is cooperative patent classification, and I'm going to enter it in the search field, remove the spaces, and then I'll just search for that classification. And what I've pulled up, I'm going to take the search tools and I'm going to limit it to the US Patent Office. And so now I have a set of documents that I can go through. You can search for specific inventors. So if there are inventors who are particularly prolific in your field of invention, you can just search for those names. Original assignee. This is the owner of the patent if that ownership was transferred from the inventor at the time the patent was issued. Keep in mind that this can change a lot during the life of a patent. So if you want to look for the current assignee, you have to go to a different database, which is at the USPTO. And also, if you want to search for patents based on assignee only, you should use the Patent Office's database on assignees.